And they're so synchronized with it that they're just tapping at the exact same time, doing literally nothing. We've accomplished nothing here. Okay, welcome back to another episode of Railbound. Now, last episode we spent a lot of time doing World 3, which was fun. Now we're gonna do World 4 now. So for anybody who's not familiar with this game, you have to build rails to connect your train cars to the train engine. And we're gonna do all of these normal levels, and then we're gonna go back and do all of the bonus levels. So all of these like extra, you know, A, B, and C levels here to get to World 5. So let's just jump right on into it. It looks like we have a button, and it looks like that button's connected to this thing. So I guess let's just drop some tracks down and see what's going on here. Ah. Interesting. Yeah, this is what I was mentioning last time, right? In one of our episodes, I was saying that it would be nice if we had like, you know, if we had something that can switch. How do I do this? Something that can switch this. And now we actually have that. So let's see. So if we go, we need to put them in order. So number 1 needs to go first, right there. If this happens, number 1's gonna hit it, and it's gonna probably need to get switched around like so. Right? Okay. I forgot that number 2 was gonna hit the button first, but I guess it worked out. Okay, so let's see. It's gonna hit this, and then it'll go this way probably. Right? Uh-oh. Okay, so it needs another loop here, it looks like. You're gonna have to come down here and hook back up that way. There we go. Wonderful. So these first initial levels to get through the world are actually pretty easy, typically. And then when we get to the bonus levels, that's when things get like wicked out of hand, you know? Those ones get freaking crazy, dude. Uh-oh. What am I doing here? What's happening here? Or maybe this level, I spoke too soon, you know, this level's already going crazy by itself. Does that work actually? I guess we're about to find out. Excellent. Easy. This game's an easy game for babies. Look at that. Oh no. Now we have 2 colors. So if you go up here, you'll click this, and then it'll click that way. And then what do you need to do? Maybe come back down this way, but then number 2 needs to go somewhere, right? Something like this? This isn't gonna work probably. Oh, now they're stuck. We need to have one of them like pop off here and go into like that direction. Okay, this is clearly wrong. Look at this though. Okay, what we need to do is have that exact same thing happen, but with them switched around. That's confusing as heck. Okay, so let's think about this. Let's think about this for a second. We need number 1. We need number 1 to go like here. I have a feeling this isn't gonna work. Oh god! Okay, well, fair enough. So let's think this through. Number 1 needs to hit which button first? Number 1 is gonna hit like this. Well, what if we pull him up here and have him hit that? And that'll switch it to that way, right? But then number 2 needs to go follow him? How does this work? Maybe if they swoop back down this way? Funny shape. What is happening here? Dang, dude, we almost got it again. How did... We need number 2 to get like behind number 1 after this whole debacle, right? We can't have that going. What if you go this way? You're probably gonna run into him at some point, right? Oh, yeah, see, we can't do that. It needs to go like... click. That'll switch it to that way. If we switch this one... Right, because he'll switch it. Interesting. We also have 2 extra tracks to lay down. So like, what if we go... Number 2 is just getting way too fast here, right? Oops. If this gets clicked, then it'll come off and then launch forward, which is what we want. But how do we get number 2? If we do it this way, number 2 is going to hit it too early. How does this work? Is that going to work? Wait. How did that work? Adding a little extra thing? I don't even know how I did that. Okay, whatever. Looks like number 2 needs to push the button. And then number 1 can do a fun loop. Right? Is this gonna work? Aw, beans. Okay, wait, let's just extend this like we just did. Oh, wonderful. Oh wait, there's a gate as well. That button activated a track switch and a gate switch. Interesting. Now, I'm sure this is gonna be wrong, right? Bonk. They didn't even get a chance to push the button. Okay, so one of them is gonna have to like take forever to get there. Ah. What if you go right behind? Oh, okay, wait. Something like this? Do you think that'll work? Okay, this is fine. Oh, wonderful. Okay. So now, we need to turn number 2 around. Number 1 hits this, and it'll swap that one. You think this is gonna work? Holy cow, that actually worked. Talk about first try, baby. Wow, that was... some of these, I'm not even really sure how they're working. I'm just kind of like vibing it out. Which is probably a bad way of doing it, you know? Now we have several colors and several train cars. This is going to be a mess. So we need to get number... We need to get number 1 going first. Number 2 is going to have to wait until all the gates are open. Number 3 here. So what if we go like this? They're probably all going to have to be connected somehow like this, right? And then somehow get shot off. Wait, how does this work actually? Okay, that was horrible. Let's get you here and then we can offshoot this way. See if this does anything. Okay, that's not good. What about this? We're not going to be able to launch off of this though. We're just going to get trapped in this never-ending circle. Oh. What? Okay. Easy. This is an easy game for babies. Look at how easy that was. Now they're on the beach with their little treasure chest full of food and sandwiches. Look how happy they are. Okay, so that was the easy part of this game. And now we gotta move back into the much harder section of this game, which is doing all these side tickets. So let's see. We got... What do we have here? Number 1's gonna go here. Push the button. Probably push the button again. Click, which will switch it, and then click again, which will switch it back. But then number 2 is going to follow. Click, 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 click. Interesting. So how did this work? What if we have this coming to here, and then we have this coming up to there, maybe? Click. Oh, well now we're just stuck. And they're so synchronized with it that they're just tapping at the exact same time, doing literally nothing. We've accomplished nothing here. Okay. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. Number 1's gonna go here. Click this button. Number 2 is gonna go here and click that button. But then we need some way for these fellas to get off of here, right? We'll see. Uh-oh. Okay, we just need to swip them all around. What if you go here? No! No! Okay. We need to have some sort of system in place where they both hit them an odd number of times, so that way this one can go and switch back, right? So 1 for sure is going to go this way. I'm certain that 2 is going to go this way. So this is going to be like 1, 1. And then what does number 1 have to do from here? It's going to go up 1, 1, 2, let's see. 1, 1, 1, 1. Bonk, bonk. 1, 2, 3. So it'll be 1, 2, 3. Well, if that happens, then they're going to hit them an even number of times. What if it just goes up here? Whoa! Oh, wait. Wait. That was good, right? Nice! Perfect. Okay, so this one, let's see. We have a switch, but it's going to activate both of these track diversions. Maybe we'll just start with a big loop. We'll just start with something that looks like it'll probably work and then probably fail it. Holy smokes. Okay. Well, we can't have this, right? But what if we have this, though? No, I need number 1 to go better. What about this? That's crazy that they hit the button at the same time, right? Oh wait, what if we go like down, right? What if we go down to here first? Is that gonna work? Not really sure what I'm trying to do here. Well, now we're just trapped again. Okay. We need to have some sort of... We need to probably have like a loop somewhere, right? I feel like all of these just end up in having like a loop somewhere. So we're gonna go up into this. And then loop back up, right? And then this one can loop this way. I'm not sure why. Maybe just do something like that. Whoa! Whoa! Wait, how do we get you off of here now? We were so close. How did that happen? Okay, so you start going, and then you get stuck. So if this was still open, you would get another chance to hit the button again. Can we just extend this and make it a longer time frame? Oh no, wait, how did this work? Wait, how did this work? Oh, I think it was going up, so let's try this. Let's try something like this. Okay, here we go. Oh. No, wait. Oh, yes. Yes, good. I had 2 bonus levels down. We have 1,000 more to go. Jeez Louise. Alright. So let's see here. One obviously needs to want to come onto this little segment. That was a weird combination of words that I just said. It's fine. You'll hit it. After your second loop around, you'll go, right? Click, and then it'll click again. And then be done, okay? So then, what we need to do is just connect this guy up. It'll be fine, right? Oh no. Okay. So we need to hook you up to this. It looks like there needs to be like a loop system here. Oh, wonderful. This is beautiful. That one was nice and easy. Okay. I'm assuming that there's going to be a loop, right? And then we'll just see how this plays out. No! We need to extend the time that number 2 is going up. And then also number 1 needs to have to like loop back around, it looked like. No, number 2, what are you doing? And number 1, what are you doing? Okay, let's just start over. Number 1's gonna go and hit the button, right? And a loop. Let's actually just see where this goes. I feel like this isn't right because he's just always gonna come back around and then hit that button again. He'll hit it once, it'll switch, he'll hit it again on the way back and it'll switch again. We need him to like really come this way, right? To hit the switch only one time and then he'll go. Okay, that was good. Now how do we get number 2 to hit this without crashing into number 1? We go like this? Do you think that'll work? Okay, that's not gonna work. And doing this is gonna do what now? Oh, they're gonna crash right there? So what we need to do is like... Oh wait, I didn't even realize there was backspace back here. What if we just put you behind that guy? And what exactly would that accomplish? Okay. Oh. Can I loop this one around? Can I loop this one around? How would I get number 1 out of there, right? This is confusing. I don't know if this is gonna work. Okay, wait. Oh no, they crashed into each other. Well, this place is good, right? Whoops. Whoops. Okay. Wait. It should result in the same thing, right? Wait. How did that... I feel like a lot of the solutions, I'm kind of just throwing spaghetti at the walls. And it's somehow magically working. So something like this. Let's just keep throwing spaghetti. This looks fine, right? Let's do something like this. Okay, that didn't work. We need to actually think this through with our brains. Let's use our brain powers. We're gonna go down here. That's gonna click once to open the gate and also switch to the thing. That's gonna click. Or do I need to go up here? Oh, wonderful. Love to see it, man. Okay, now we've got tunnels thrown into the mix. Oh, geez. Let's see what we have here. We need the gate open at least. Maybe we just connect everything and see where it goes. Okay. Okay, this guy's stuck. What if you're able to pull off into this? Oh, I guess you can't. What if you can pull off into that? What? Holy cow. What? Okay. Number 1 probably wants to... I guess we should just think about this logically, right? Where does number 1 want to go? Probably into this tunnel. And this tunnel leads out into this tunnel, right? Or does he want to hit the switch first? It's going to take a while for him to hit the switch. So if you go up into this one, I guess you'll have to follow this track, right? What happens? Where are you going to go? You want to go onto this track? Oh no, because then we get stuck again. Okay. So what if you want to go here? Onto this track? Didn't I just try this? We need a way to get number 1 like off of this. We have 3 things to do it. What if you come off of here? But you're still stuck. Well, I guess, do you need... You don't need to go down that way, right? Okay, how do we get him off of the track, though? Now what if you come off of here? I don't know what this one's doing down here, but we'll see. What if you go onto this track, maybe? I'm not sure where the buttons would be. Holy cow. Holy cow. Wait. Where are you? What? It's so confusing because I can't calculate far enough ahead for the button presses. I feel like I'm just trying to push as many buttons as I can, right? Okay, so obviously... Well, I say obviously, but what if it's something like this? What if it's something as simple as that? Oh, but... what number 1 needs to actually touch the button to get this guy off of the track. Okay, so it's not as obvious as I thought. What if it's as obvious as that, though? What if it's as obvious as that? Oh, okay, so number 2 needs to push the button now. But how are you gonna switch, or how are you gonna turn around, though? Something like... Well, this is gonna send this guy. Something like that? Okay, we opened the gate, but we ran out of tracks to make a loop for number 2, didn't we? We can't... What do all of our track situations look like? So we need to have this guy going into there, and then coming into here. We need to switch like this track here, don't we? Okay, something like this maybe? But we still need to switch this one. Oh wait. He's gonna go up, he's gonna go this way. Okay, good. Wonderful. Okay, so then we have... Number 1's gonna hit this button immediately, which is gonna send number 2 into a spiral of death, right? Of course. So we need to have number 1 like hook back around to help out number 2. And then number 2 will hit that. Interesting. And we need to have what going on? We need to have 1 like coming out of this loop somehow. But we need him to do the loop at least once, right? But then he needs to come off. So how does that work? Like, how is he gonna escape this loop after hitting it twice? That's what the question is, you know? We can't have him stuck there. Well, we can have him hit the loop once, like so. Right? And then he'll come out. Well, he'll hit it twice. He'll hit it once and then loop and then hit it again. And that will free number 2 up for this shenanigans. Probably a loop here, right? And then something like this. Twice hit, and then this guy will be free. He'll hit it once and then twice. That should open, or it'll close open and then close open when number 2 hits his combination, right? Okay, thank God. I was kind of worried about this little section down here too as well. Okay, so now let's see here. Number 1 needs to go here probably. Number 2... Wait, we need to have someone hit the button, right? Number 2 hits the button. It's gonna take too long though for number 1 to actually get there. What if you hoop around? Oh, well, yeah, that's fair enough. Oh, geez. We need to have, like, number 1 needs to go this way, I think. And then number 2 can go... loop-de-loop? Wait, but how are you gonna get off of that? How are we gonna get off of any of this? Did I just trap these guys? What? Okay. Wait. That, How did that work? That was just a bunch of random, very long sequence of button presses. I really wish this game would like let me stop and actually study what I just did, because I feel like I didn't learn anything from that one. That was so confusing. Okay, number 1 obviously wants to go there, and then to go here. And then number 2 probably wants to go like that. No, number 2 wants to go... Wait a second. Number 1 can't even get through that. Number 2 has to hit this. Okay, wait. If we just have this going, how does this work? You'll go. We need to get like off of here. Okay. That just means that some stuff needs to happen, right? I'm sure that it has to be like a loop, right? Some loopage. Maybe it just needs to be a longer loop. He goes back, but then he can't. Nobody can open the gate again for him. What if like number 1 tries to loop it like here? But then how is anybody ever gonna get off of this section? We have 6 tiles. What if you just go straight down this way? They're gonna crash. They're gonna crash. Oh, jeez. But what if you just keep doing the same thing that you're doing, but instead of this guy looping in and going up, he loops around this way? Okay. 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 Wonderful. Now let's see here. We're immediately touching a button, sending him into a loop. This is probably the same situation where we had to like loop around again, right? And then Bob's your uncle. And then this guy can just like look back around? Is that how it's gonna be? Oh god, they're so close. When they get real close like that, it's always terrifying. Like the Terrifier. I like that movie. More tunnels and buttons. Wait, this tunnel connects to there, so we need to have someone going into these 2 tunnels, right? But then we also need them coming out of these tunnels. Alright, let's just see where this goes. I don't know if this is gonna be right. Okay, that's incorrect because number 1 needs to go first. But number 1 can go up. Number 2 can go through this tunnel. Wait, how would number 2 get off of this loop, though? What if you just swooped around? And then what? I don't think this is gonna be right. Okay. I mean, this can't be right, you know, because they'll just be... Whoever gets stuck on the track is never gonna be able to get off of the track, right? Right, they'll go here, and then they'll just keep being stuck in a death loop. Is that gonna work? Because he'll come through... Oh, I guess he'll go through this one, right? And then he'll go through here, and then off of the death loop. I was thinking that he would go through this way, but I think the game prioritizes the turn, right, over the straightaway. So he'll go this way. And then he'll turn this way. And now what we gotta do is, like, hook around this guy a bunch of times. Okay, not like that, obviously. We just need to put them in the different order. 1, 2 instead of 2, 1. So how would we do that? This kind of almost worked. If, like, the button gets pressed first, and then it'll swing them around, that would work, but it doesn't work like that. So is that going to be enough time, though, for him to push the button? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it'll turn him back, right? Okay, excellent. Okay. Oh. Wait. I could just hook him around... I could just hook him around this way, right? Does that work? Oh no. Wait, what did I do? Okay, so it's like this. It's like this. But then if I hook him around this way... Oh no. Oh wait. Yo. Let's go. Okay, that one was pretty complicated. This one looks like a lot because now we have 3 different holes and a bunch of buttons. So let's just connect our holes first in like the most craziest way possible. We'll try this immediately and I'm pretty sure it's not gonna work. Oh. Okay, bonk. What about something like this? Okay. Holy cow, that almost worked. Okay, how do I switch the positions now? How do I switch them to be 1 and 2? I mean, we got through the whole thing, right? What if you go, we're 1 tile short. Dude, I hate it when this happens. If it was like... Well, I don't even know if that would actually work because we did need him to hit this button, right? A bunch of times. I feel like this is something, right? Instead of having these things here, we should probably utilize the track right there. What about that? And then we'll connect him to there. We didn't really utilize the track here though. Okay, now this guy's stuck. Oh, this guy's gonna crash. Okay. So what do we need to do here? We need to have... I'm not even sure what just happened. We need to have number 2 not go through this gate yet, right? What about this? Uh-oh, okay. What about that? Okay. Holy cow. Okay. Excellent. Oh, so smart, dude. Okay, geez, that was a freaking brain buster, man. Okay, that was fun. I feel like we're getting a little bit better at this game. I feel like half of this was like blind luck though, wasn't it? Like a bunch of this stuff was just like, I kind of just put a bunch of tracks down and magically it worked. Like this one. I don't know what I was doing in that one. But I'm not gonna complain, you know? Pretty good. Okay, so thank you for joining me on this episode of Railbound. On the next episode of Railbound, we'll be in World 5. And we're in like a, what looks like a gray color palette this time. It'd be kind of fun. We are moving along the different colors. So, well, this one's kind of like a bluish, right? Grayish, bluish color. Either way, anyway, doesn't matter. Thank you for joining me. Join me next time on the next episode of Railbound. I'll see you guys there. Thanks for watching.